All right, let's crush a Sudoku. This is called Pins and Needles by Proxy 14. So normal fog Sudoku rules apply. Fill every row, column, and 3x3 region with digits 1 to 9. So 1 through 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. And then when you place a correct digit, it'll remove fog from surrounding cells to reveal more clues. So if I put the right digit in this cell, it'll clear all of this fog. So all this dark gray will go away if I get a number that's next to one of the cells. So like, yeah, this cell specifically would clear all of this fog right here because it's touching those cells, right? If I got this one right, it would clear this entire box of fog, and we'll be able to see like the white boxes underneath. We've got German whispers, which I don't think we can see any of. So they're green lines. I'll explain those when they appear, I guess, but so numbers have to be 5 apart on those lines. And then Renban lines are pink lines, which we can't see any of. Those contain the numbers. Those contain consecutive non-repeating digits in any order. An arrow, so these two numbers sum to the circle. Whatever digits in the circle, these two numbers have to add to this. We got crop keys. So digits separated by an X must sum to 10. It looks like this is probably an X. Digits separated by a V sum to 5. So if this was a V in the middle of these, it would sum to 5. Digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. So these two numbers are consecutive numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. And then black dots are in a 1-to-2 ratio. So these two have to be, like, one of them is double the other one. But then it says all possible black dots in the grid are given, but not all white dots, X's and V's. So we know that. So if two digits are next to each other, they can't be in a 2-to-1 ratio unless there's a black dot. All right, let's dive into this thing. Okay, so we have 3 consecutive black dots. So all these digits have to be different. The only way to do that is 1, 2, 4, 8 in some order. So it has to either go 1, 2, 4, 8 or 8, 4, 2, 1, which means that either way, these two cells are 2 or 4, or 2 and 4, and these two are 8 and 1, which means this is a 9, because these two cells on this arrow add to this circle, which is a 9. The only number that's consecutive with 9 to be on this white dot is an 8. So we've got our first Renban line, and we got a peek at a German whisper as well. So this is the pink line where we're going to have all consecutive digits that could be in any order, and the green line is that every adjacent digit on the green line has to be 5 away from the one, at least 5 away from the one next to it. So if this was a 2, this would have to be at least a 7. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 1, 8 in these cells, so this has to be 3, 6, because those are the only other numbers you can put on a black dot. So this number has to be consecutive with 3 or 6, so this is 4, 5, or 7. No, it can't be 4. Okay, so this is definitely a 6, because like if I try to put 3 here, I have to put either 2 or 4 here, and 2 and 4 have to go here. So this is a 6, this is a 3, this is either a 5 or a 7. That's 3 in the corner, that's 3 in the spotlight, dude. All right, we got 5, 7 there, 5, 7 here. To add to 10 with a 2 or a 4, we need an 8 or a 6 here. So this V can't have a 3 on it, so there's only 2 different ways to make 5. That's either 1, 4, or 2, 3. Since we can't have a 3, it can't be 2, 3, so this is 1, 4. Wow, and either way, so this, either 1 or 4 is on a black dot. 1 can only go with 2 on a black dot, and 4 can go with 2 or 8, but we have an 8 here, so this has to be a 2 either way. And we clear a bunch of fog there. Why'd that clear so much fog? Huh, okay. So that didn't just clear the surrounding cells, that cleared this entire area, which is interesting. Alright, this little arrow is weird. So I think what I'm noticing is that this has to be 3, 9, because on a green line, the digits have to be 5 away from each other, so you need a low digit. And so your low digit options are 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can't put 5 on a green line because there are no numbers that are 5 away from it. And then every time you put a low digit, the next digit is going to be a high digit because you have to go from either 1, 2, 3, or 4 up to either 6, 7, 8, or 9. And I'm noticing that, so we're going to need a low digit on this line in this box, and we have 1, 2, and 4 here. So one of these has to be a 3. But then once we make one of them a 3, the only digits that are 5 away from 3 are 8 and 9, and we have an 8 in the box. So this has to be 3, 9, which means the 9 has to go here because of Sudoku, and this has to be a 3. Interesting. So one of these has to be a 9 now. So what are these? 9, 5, 7, and then there's one other number. 9, 5, 7, 8. Okay. So this being a 3, kind of looks like the Renban goes here. I don't think I can prove that yet. This number has to be low, which means this number has to be high. This could still be a lot of things, though. It definitely goes into this box. Yeah, so it actually could be a 4, because this could be a 9 by Sudoku. Okay, interesting that this number can't be 1, 2, or 4. It really looks like this line goes here, here. I don't think I can prove that. I think the line could do something weird. It could like end over here, and this line could go like up here. So, but it seems like this is probably a 5, and then these have to be 1, 2, 4. All right. Well, this is definitely a low digit because a 9 is looking at it, but it still could be 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which to add to 10, I'm going to need a 6, 7, 8, or 9 here. And I do know that this can't be a 6 because 6 only has one number that's 5 away from it, and these two numbers definitely have to be 5 away from whatever this number is, and they can't both be 1. So this is not a 6, which means this is not a 4 now. So this is, I don't know, I was going to say this isn't a 9, but I mean it could be a 9. It just doesn't have to, it's not forced to be a 9. Okay, so these three numbers are from 5, 6, 7. I really feel like this probably has to be a 5. Like it does, it really seems like this is going this way. And I guess it could be a 6, even if it went this way. Because I was saying this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It definitely does not, even if it is this, because it could go through the two. It doesn't even need a 2 on it, I guess, actually. Yeah, this could just go up. Well, this is definitely a low number because this is definitely a high number. So this is either, this could be a 4. It could be 1, 2, 3, or 4. Can't be a 3, I'm saying. A 3 here. So you have a 5, 6, 7 triple here. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything for these. 5, 6, 7, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 8 are the numbers here. So what is the next piece of logic that I'm supposed to be dealing with here? This number definitely has to be high, but I think it could be any of the high digits as far as I know. Circle can't be 8 or 9, but oh, there's an 8 looking here. That's been there forever. Okay, that does this entire thing, which is going to be really useful. 1, 2, 4, 8, 6 to add to 10. All right. Wow. Okay, so the line actually does go away from this. I was really thinking this was going to connect. Black dot. That doesn't seem that interesting. Yeah, I don't have any good numbers looking at this black dot. So there's a 6 in the box. So this isn't 3, 6. And this is 5, 6, or 7. So this goes up. I don't know how far up it goes. It can't have a 6 in these 3 cells. So that's interesting. So actually, this can't be 5. This can't be 5, 6, or 7, and this has to be 5, 6, or 7. Does that mean? I mean, this definitely could be a 4. It seems like to bridge the gap here. I don't know where this line ends though, so you could just like keep going. I could have like a 9. I could have like a. I was gonna say 9. I can't have a 9. I could have an 8 here though, probably. Kind of feels like it has to be this line. I kind of feel like one of these has to be a 4, doesn't it? To get up to this. Again, the line could like go. I feel like this could be a 4. This could go like 6, 7, 5, 8, 4, something like that. All right. Well, 2 has to go in one of these. Is there some Sudoku for me? I mean, I do have. So 2 and 3 definitely have to go up here. 8 and 9 both have to go down here. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Sudoku here actually. Everything except for 5, 6, and 7, I think should be like sort of placeable. So I said 2 and 3 have to go up here. 1 has to go up here. So this is 1, 2, 3 up here. That actually probably has that might have implications here. So these digits are absolutely 1, 2, 3. Let's go, yeah. Okay, and then 8, 8, 9, 9. 4 has to go here. So these are from 8 and 9 have to go down here. I don't know if that's worth marking, but I'm going to do it. 4 is going to have to go in here. Is that the only digit we know that goes in here? Well, this can't be 4. So one of these two is a 4. This can't be 4 because we're using 1, 2, and 3 up here, and the only way to make 4 is 1, 3. So one of these two is definitely a 4. So at this point, this is a 5, 6, or 7. It couldn't be 4, and it can't be any of these digits. Okay, I put 7, 8, or 9 here, so this can't be a 9, which eliminates 4 from contention here, which is sort of useful because this had to be a 9 for this to be a 4, and 9 eliminates 1 from here. Okay, so this is a 4, 5, 6, 7 quad, right? And then whatever number goes here has to go down here as well. I can't put a 7 here because the biggest number I can put here is a 7. Okay, so I'm just going to write 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I can just do that here too. 4, 5, 6, 7. But this can't be a 7. So that would break this. But this could definitely still be a 1, right? So I can put any of these other numbers here. And okay, 6 definitely has to go. 6 has to go here somewhere because it's already down here. So these are 5, 7, 8, 9. This can still be a 3 if this is a 4 and this is a 7. Okay, where am I going next? Oh, this can't be a 1, so this can't be a 6 anymore. Still not very helpful, but this number has to be 5 away from either 7 or 8. So this could still be a 3, it would appear. So 3, 2, 1 here. It can't be a 2. There's a 2 here. Man, how do you hash this out? I don't know what's going on here. What in the world am I missing? Obviously something. Alright, I did forget about the all black dots are given piece. So I am seeing that this can't be a 4. Because there would be a black dot between this, which means that this is absolutely a 1, which makes this a 4. But I don't think that does anything else. So 1 and 2 can't go next to each other here. That means 3 has to go here. That's huge. That's huge. Okay. Alright, black dot rule is saving the day. So 1 and 2 can't go next to each other in this line of 1, 2, 3. So that means that 3, if they can't go next to each other, 3 has to go between them and 3 has to go right here. And that maximizes this arrow already because the biggest it can be is 7 and the smallest this can be is 4. So this has to be the smallest so that this can be the biggest. And now we've made a little bit happen here. So those aren't 3. This one is no longer 4 or 7. So that's a 5 or a 6. This isn't a 7 either. Oh, this can't be a 6 because it's next to a 3. Okay. So maybe that black dot rule is going to come in like very handy. And I completely forgot about it. I always forget about the negative constraints. Okay, so now there's a 5 down here. So this is 5. I'm going to take these away. This is 5, 8, 9. This is no longer a 5. It is a 7. This is a 5. These are not 5. Okay, I opened this up. So this is 7, 8, or 9. This can't be a 3. So this is either a 2 or a 1. Okay, and the line goes up here. So now this is a low number. So it could still be a 1, 2, 3, or 4. Huh, am I stuck again? I just thought I was going to start rolling there for a little bit. Oh, 1, 2, okay, so 1, 2 pair here. So this is a 3. And this adds to 10, this is a 7. And so this can't be a 3 and is a 1, making this a 2. 2 is eliminated from here. 1 and 2 can't go on this black dot. 3 and 4 can't go here. So the only numbers that can go on a black dot are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. So this is definitely either a 6 or an 8. Making this either a 3 or a 4. This number is consecutive with 3. Oh, 2 does this. This is a 1. 9. This could still be any of these. Except for a 1. So this is either a 2 or a 4. Oh, there's a 3 here. So this isn't a 3. So this is actually a 3, 4. This is a 2, 4 pair. So we've used 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So these two numbers are on arrows and they have to be very high. 5, 6, 7, 8. One of them has to be a 6. There's a 6 here. 7. 5, 6, 7, 8 go in there. But these can't be 6. And this one can't be 7. This can't be an 8 because the lowest this can be is a 2. And this is adding to something. I'm assuming the circle's here. This one could have a circle right here. And no, it can't be the same number. So this has to be at least too long. And go to an arrow. And go to a circle. So this can't be 8 either, because I can't put a 1 here, because there's a 1 right here. So this is an 8, this is an 8. So now 8 is going in here, which means 8 is not going in here. There's a 1 in one of those two cells. Alright, is it okay? No black dot here, so this can't be a 2, which makes it a 4, which is going to force us to be a 5. Cool. So black dot rule, there's no black dot between these two, so this can't be a 2 next to a 1. So this is a 4. This is a 5 then, making this a 9. Okay. Gotta keep looking for that black dot rule. That thing, that thing has been important. It's definitely the thing that I'm forgetting about. Okay, so this has to be 5 away from 1. It still could be all of the high numbers though, except for 7 and 7 and 9. So this is either 6 or 8. So we get a 6-8 pair here. Interesting. And I got to assume 9 can't go on this thing. Maybe it does though. It looks like it might just kind of keep going here. Like this can't be the same line, right? Whoa, this line clearly goes to here. I can see the little corner of it peeking through there. That's too many digits, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Non-repeating digits, yeah, so that's impossible. So that line ends somewhere. I'm not sure where it ends, but okay, 5's looking here. This is this is an 8. Okay. 5 and 9 were both looking there. So this is not an 8. Oh, and 9's looking here, so this is a 5. This is a 9. Wait, why did I say? Yeah. So now 5's looking here. So this is at least 8. And this number is a 2. Because it can't be 1 or 3, and it's adding to 6 or 7. So this is a 2, and this could be a 6 or a 7. This adds to 8 or 9. It can't add a 9. So this is an 8. That's an 8. That's a 2. That's a 6. That was all forced. Wow. Okay. So this line is really looking like it goes here. It must be. I mean, it must end here. Looks like we have some kind of heart shape here. This number is forced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7. These two. So we got 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 6. There's a 2 here, so this is absolutely a 2. This is a 1. These are 1, 6. For this to be a 1, this would have to be a 2. There's a 2 here, so this is a 6, making this a 3, making this a 1. I think this line has to end here. I guess it could do something weird like this, but these can't connect. It's too many cells. Plus there's a 2 here. I guess that doesn't do anything. I don't know. Oh, 6 looking here. This is an 8, making this a 6, making this a 3. Okay, the line just ends right here. Perfect. Okay, and this one ends right here. So 2, 3. There can't be a 1 on this line. So these numbers are 4, 5, because this line has to go up. These digits have to be consecutive on the pink line. So there's a 5 looking at this one. This is a 4. This is a 5. 3 consecutive digits on black dots mean that this has to be 2 or 4, because those are the only numbers that have 2 options on either side of them. This can't be a 4. This is a 2. There has to be a 1 on one side of the 2. If it wasn't here, it would have to go here, which means it can't go here, so it has to go here. I'm just going to put a 4 here. This is not a 1. These 2 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. 4, 6. This number is a 9. 6 is already on the line, so that can't be a 6. This is a 4. This is a 6. So this can't be a 4 because 4 is already on the line. 2 goes here. So I have to fill in the gaps. 3 and 5 need to go on the line, and then it could be 1. 3 and 5 definitely need to go on the line, though. Oh, 5 is not there. So this is a 7, 8 pair. There's a 7 here. This is an 8. This is a 7. Numbers left here are 3, 4, 5. And I'm saying that 3, 5 have to go on the line, which really seems likely that they go here. Yeah, so 4 has to go here, yeah, because it can't go on the line, and it has to go in the box. So these are 3, 5. Okay, so now I've filled in the gaps, and I think this number could be a 1 or an 8. I think both of them are still possible, unfortunately, because we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those are consecutive digits. We could go either way. We could go lower or higher. So this is a 1 or an 8. Oh, there's a 6 looking at this. This is a 7, 6. Oh, this is an arrow. So this is a 3, making this a 6. All right, there are 3 digits left in both of these columns. I'll consider that, I guess. Oh, 3 makes this a 5. 3. Obviously 1, 8 here. 1, 5, 8 looks like. Oh, 1 and 8 are here, so this is a 5. Now this is a 1 or an 8 as well. 3 digits here are 2, 7, 9. 2 and 9 are here. This is a 7. So these are 2, 9. I don't think I have a way to prove that. yet. I do know that the 2 and the 1 can't go next to each other because there's no black dot there, but that still doesn't straighten that out. Whatever this is, if it's high or low, this has to be the opposite. Oh, only one number left in the row. Is it 9? I think it's 9. 2 numbers left in the row. 5, 8. So this is the 8. This is a 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is either a 2 or a 7. It looks like it is a 7. This number is a 3. Okay, so that's actually going to do this line. So this is a high digit, low digit, high digit, low digit, high digit, low digit, high digit. So this is 2, this is 8, this is 1, this is 9. This has to be high. Let me do that one more time just to make sure. So high, low, high, low, high. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so this is forced now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is an 8. 2 digits left in the row. 2 and 5. So 5 goes here, 2 goes here. 2 digits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. This is a 7. This is a 9. These 2 digits, 1 and 4. This is a 4. This is a 1. There's a pause, dog. Pins and needles completed. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.